welcome to Real Life Sci-Fi. I'm Wade.
I'm Willie.
I'm Aaron.
This is the show where we talk about paranormal and contemporary mythology. And go to patreon.com/reallifescifi. Get 2 bonus episodes a week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. How are you guys doing?
It's a Memorial Day Sunday.
Memorial Day, even though this is pre-recorded.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
this is live.
not.
This is live.
Do you remember Memorial Day Sunday? Boy, that was
a
Remember
good
that?
time.
A while
Oh,
ago.
that was so long ago.
I went and I saw kitties today, so I'm good.
You mean 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks ago I saw
Yes.
kitties. 2 weeks ago, they're all dead now. So
Just as
They're all dead.
in memory of Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Vanderpump Rules, right? That dog is dead.
which dog?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, Jiggy. No, Jiggy's still alive.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, we should do an episode on what keeps that dog alive.
Oh my god! I was thinking like I was like putting my life in a prism or whatever, and I was like, if I go to meet Lisa Vanderpump,
Uh-huh.
I want to say how cute her dog is, but I was like, but he's dead.
That was years
He's
ago.
gotta be
You
dead.
should talk to her about her miniature horses too.
Well, no, I just like her dog.
All right. Well,
Let's
Tonight
go over
on
the
Real Life
SSRLSF. Yeah, I said it right.
yeah. SSRLS.
Rachel Emerson.
Hi.
Wait. I have more to say. Fuck, what did you tell me to say? Producer?
Producer, script supervisor. Yeah.
Producer group. I'm so sorry.
You forgot to also mention Angel.
Oh, she is an angel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
How into this world are you? Do you know the world?
The
do you
world
know-
of sci-fi in general?
Yeah.
or
Like, have you ever gone down a
Mythologies?
YouTube
conspiracy?
rabbit hole of?
Also,
of-
welcome back.
Thank you.
Has
I
she been on a show?
I've been on
Yeah,
the show.
she's been on the show before.
It was like 6 months ago, right?
Yeah. It was
Oh,
like
for real?
It was like in the fall, maybe. Yeah.
Before you were laid
Before
off.
I was laid off. Yeah, when I had a job. Yeah.
We're like, yeah, let's get on your network. You're like, yeah, they'd probably love it. It's like,
like
love
I'm
it
glad
too
that
much.
that didn't go anywhere because I would have been more embarrassed.
Do you care about any of this shit?
I'm drinking hot tea, Wade. You can't say that shit.
I care deeply. Yes, I care very much. Like,
No, you
I mean,
don't.
I genuinely have. Overall, I would say I care a lot.
About what?
Like, what if I didn't know what the show was about?
This is about Bravo, right? This is
Bravo,
about
yeah, it's
Bravo
like-
channel.
Scandoval, word. Okay, no, I'm into it. I'm 100% into Ghost. I'm like 75% into the Abominable Snowman.
Wait,
Bigfoot.
okay. Wait, hang on.
What?
I'm curious about like your everyday life.
Yeah.
So you eat food, right?
Yeah, every day.
Sometimes.
and then you go home.
Uh-huh.
Do you look up any of this stuff?
Yes, I think when
You do?
when I'm on TikTok specifically, I'll go down some weird rabbit holes, and I'm getting weird, algorithms.
What
but-
are they? What are they?
What are they? Right now I'm getting a lot of things about like face transplants and like how far people can take.
Ooh.
How far back into your face can you go, like brain?
What? For real?
That's interesting.
You guys, I don't have a
That's
screenshot.
insane.
I'll take screenshots next time, but my live
That's insane.
TikToks, when they do the going live on them, I have like people just staring into camera and they have like a face that's been like transplanted.
What?
I'm not kidding. I don't know what I looked up originally to start
Wow.
getting this stuff.
You
but
were
that's-
watching Face Off, and then you were
Right.
like, They're like, you would like these as well. You finish Face Off. It's just suggesting you like face transplant.
And I do, apparently. I don't scroll past it fast enough because I keep getting more. So
Wait, so okay.
But how much of that is like fake? You know, I don't know, but I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
Do you so you watch these face transplants?
Well, they're not like they're recovering from them.
So it's just ugly people.
It's not ugly. They're trying. They're moving towards something.
It's just, they used to be ugly.
Okay, sure. I mean, I don't know what they used to look like, but I think that there's. I think that there is a point where some of these are going really far. Like, how far can we take, plastic surgery and all this like weird stuff?
What's the furthest that it's been taken?
Well, I feel like a face transplant is pretty severe.
Dude, like a whole
That's
face.
pretty
God.
A whole face.
Yeah, I'll try to find. All right. I'll text you later. I'll send you a little screenshot.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, I'll put that in the Discord. For everyone that
Yeah,
wants
please
to
send
see.
us
You want to
that.
see? I'm not kidding. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but we do something here on the show called the sob scale.
Okay.
Sob scale.
Are you a skeptic or are you a believer?
Sob scale. It's a 5-question quiz. At the end of the quiz, I will give you a score between 0 and 5.
Okay.
If you're more of a 5, you're more of a believer. If you're more of a 0, you're more of a skeptic.
Got
Are
it.
you ready to be weighed on the sob scale?
I'm ready. I mean,
What's funny?
wait on the sob scale. Okay. Go.
Yeah, wait.
clever. It's clever. I got it.
Yeah, thank you. Do you believe in aliens? I'm sorry.
I'm
First
sorry.
question, 3-part. Do you believe in it? Do you believe in aliens? If so, have they visited Earth? If so, have they visited Earth in the last 300 years?
Yes, and yes. I think they're here now.
What?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shit!
Amongst us.
Let's
Oh,
go.
One
no.
of us. One
Oh,
of us.
Do you think?
Really?
No.
Just side question. Do you think that there are aliens that either look like us or can be hidden?
Do you think
to
they get
look like
face
us?
transplants to look like us?
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, I think that they're hiding among us. I don't know how to. I'm not sure if they're like human-like. I would have to assume they're not.
Do you think that they're a crossbreed of alien humans
Ooh, that'd be kind of hot.
to like integrate with our society?
Maybe.
What is
Yeah.
what is this one doing today? I'll follow him.
What is a pizza?
I don't know. Maybe they're like hiding amongst. Yeah, in some way.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think so too.
Question number 2. Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
No!
Wait. Wait.
What? Do you have a ghost
Wait.
story? Do you have a ghost story?
I feel like last time I was on, I might have told a ghost story or two, but I was in a very spooky house in college in Nebraska.
Oh,
I think I might have
yeah.
told you about that.
Yeah, with
It
the,
was like
the plates?
Yes, yeah.
Ooh,
All sorts
wait,
of
how
weird
do you
with people
guys remember
knocking on
this?
doors and
Because
stuff.
we
It was
have a
weird.
memory that works.
I remember shit that scares me.
Yeah, same.
What?
It's survival.
Wait,
It's survival.
Wait, what is the plates?
Okay, so this is like a 3-story house.
Okay.
I think this is what you guys are talking about because now I'm gonna be embarrassed if it's another person and I'm like, but we had
They're decorative plates, right?
yes, we had decorative plates and they're on the wall and they would move different places. First of all, second of all, then I had
Wait.
yes.
The plates would move places?
Yeah, they would switch spots, but none of us had moved them.
Shut up.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So then,
How would they would move places?
yeah, like
So at one time it's like President Lincoln
yeah,
and he's emancipating the slaves.
On the
yes.
plate.
Yeah. and then the other plate is like I don't know, Ronald Reagan or whatever.
Oh, that's
But then they
unfortunate.
like moved places.
Yeah.
Yes, they would switch places, but
Shut
no one.
up.
The
was-
actor, not the president.
Yeah, there you go. And then I had the most terrifying instance was I lived in the attic and there was a door at the bottom of the steps that let you up and down from the attic, right? And then so there's my door and then another door. Anyway, I kept hearing a knocking on the door like 11 p.m. So I walk down, open it up, and my other roommate opens up her door. I was like, "Were you knocking?" And we both were looking at each other like we were not. No one else was home.
Wait,
It was just such a funny like comedic ghost moment.
where is this?
This is in Nebraska, in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay. All right.
1.
Got his geography.
I always forget. It's 1. No,
There's
1 is
not a-
Omaha. Lincoln's 2.
Yes. Lincoln's
Wait,
too.
what?
License plates.
What?
Yeah, if you've
The
Remember
ever
size
his
of the-
license plate trick thing?
The size of the county.
Yeah.
there you go. Nebraska.
All right. Bigfoot?
I think, yeah, I do think so.
Dude, come on.
I would say if I was going on like percentage wise, I'm a 60% yes on a Bigfoot.
Fuck off.
It's more
Are you
than
mad?
50.
I
believe
just
in
don't
Bigfoot.
understand. You seem like a very knowledgeable person, and you're just into all this?
Thank you. I mean, it feels very self-centered for me to say nothing else is out there. I know that for a fact. If I was in the woods in the middle of nowhere,
Do we
By
even need to continue this?
Oh,
Do
you
you,
are?
Yes.
Yeah, especially
Yes.
for the.
do you
the-
believe in psychics?
that's tough because I've had some really bad psychic readings. Like,
Oh,
obviously, I
shit.
believe enough to go, but I've been very disappointed.
Wait, I have hiccups again. What's the word?
I'm not a fish.
I am not a fish.
It's
a way to get
it's a
rid of-
little hack
I've never
to
heard
stop.
that.
Apparently,
So,
if
like,
you
the
say
breath of it?
no,
You gotta believe it, Wade.
I tried.
Drink your beer upside down.
He's also. I feel like maybe it's different because it's. I feel like hiccups when you're drunk are different than just normal hiccups.
Yeah. It's a different breed.
Supposedly, hiccups are left over from the transition from water to land. And so if you remind yourself that you're not
What?
a fish, your body's like, oh yeah, I'm not a fish.
I've never heard of that. And
Every time I tried it, it worked. And he tried it earlier and it worked. Now I just feel
It
like
did
his
work.
body's being defiant.
I'm a singer. I sing from the diaphragm. Hiccups are a diaphragm cramp, so you can like adjust your diaphragm. And like
Diaphragm.
swallowing
Really?
different ways will reset it.
Yeah.
Fifth question.
That's yeah.
Do you?
Wait. Is that a definitive answer? Like
What?
when
Oh,
like
do you do believe in?
she believes enough to go to
Can
psychics.
I be like, yeah, I don't know.
But do you
I
think
think it
there
was
might
a
be
no.
somebody out there, right?
It
I
was
think
a
there's
no.
someone out there who knows.
Wait, why are you
Who can
skewing
see-
it? It was a no.
Because she goes. She goes. So she
I
believes
believe
enough to
spend,
go.
yeah, to spend the money.
Yeah, but you don't believe in them.
She believes that there could be some people out there that
That's
are
you guys-
psychic.
Oh,
If you have a solid psychic recommendation, I will literally go this week if you tell me who to go to.
I
just
would believe
strike
that
out.
too, but do you actually believe in psychics?
Yeah, I think I do. I would. Yes.
I
I'll say
believe
yes.
in 0.5%.
Yeah, there's a lot that are like, oh, we can solve a murder, and they're like, the body's buried here,
And that happened.
and that did happen. To be fair, but there were others that like were completely wrong.
Yeah. On Law and Order
Do
Special
you-
Victims Unit, it was him. He did it
He was the murderer.
to prove he was
knew.
psychic. Crazy. It was Martin Short. It was a great episode.
Oh,
Go ahead, Wade. Sorry.
Do you believe that life is a simulation?
no. Is that everyone looked disappointed now? Should I?
No,
should I
that's
go?
right.
He doesn't believe in a
You're in line with
simulation.
me.
I don't think it could be. I think if you believe in evolution and how we came about, I just don't know that there's. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so you're like a 4.
You are. That's a good
Was that-
4.
Okay, so that's pretty high, huh?
No, wait. You're a 5. Because you were yeses on everything.
But she's no on the simulation.
Oh,
No, yeah.
sorry.
So
Yeah, I
I'm a
guess.
simulation 4. We are the same.
Aw.
She's a 4
No,
because.
I'm a simulation 4. You're a Bigfoot 4. You're both Bigfoot.
Oh, I always
4s.
figure it's the one that you. Yeah. You're right.
Oh,
I don't know.
Don't believe in.
All right,
because I believe in the simulation. You don't.
That's
Willie?
fair.
What are we talking about?
Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi, Royal Conspiracies. Why was King Charles' coronation 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days after the death of Queen Elizabeth? This generational family, has a lot of conspiracies attached to it. We're going to go through a lot of them and think what we believe in or not tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi.
Perfect.
So we're talking about the royal family.
Yeah, just a bunch of conspiracies wrapped around them. Now that there's
suck,
a king
right?
in
Like we
town.
should all acknowledge that they suck.
Yeah, they have too much gold. They have too much power.
They have too much gold.
They have
They're
so much
racist.
gold.
Yeah,
dude.
they're not good people. I would agree.
Yeah.
If
And
it-
a lot of that gold is stolen
Yeah,
from
yeah.
centuries of just freaking being dicks.
Colonialism.
I still will
Yeah.
always I will not be more disappointed in the history of humans than watching Queen Elizabeth, walking through these aisles of gold bars that are hers.
Jeez.
And what is
Wait,
she
what?
like? There's a video of her walking through a giant warehouse of gold bars that are all hers.
It's all my gold. This is my gold house.
Yes, oh yeah. And somebody's like holding them up to her. Like, yes, here's your gold. Here's your
obviously,
gold.
fuck them, right? Like they suck.
Yes.
So
But they're still a major world power, so we can't just say fuck them.
Right?
no,
we
but
can talk shit on them.
We can talk shit because we're American. No one's gonna like run in here and go, "Oi, that's my queen!" Like
If
beat
you
us
do,
up.
Right.
You might not work your mouth so much.
But do you think that the English care?
I mean, polls lately have shown that like they're really falling out of favor with like the growing population.
But you can't just change. I mean, they still have a monarchy. You just can't change. Like, they don't actually do much as far as like governmentally, but they
Yeah.
still have world presence, and they're still
Yeah.
part of the Bilderberg group.
It's because the what is it? Parliament is the law, but the crown is the morality. Like
I'm
the,
not sure.
Heard it
That sounds
way.
right.
That's interesting.
like they're the religious oversight, so that if Parliament is doing things that don't make sense for the people, that's out of what God's will would be, they can say no.
Like
See, that's the
voice of
craziest
religious
thing.
region.
Out of all, like, we have a lot of conspiracies to go through surrounding them, but the coronation just happened. And it happened 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days after Queen Elizabeth died. And it actually he gained the power of king when she died. But the coronation happened at that specific date, and there was nothing changed because of the coronation. That's just something that it's a symbol. And so it's pageantry. And so
Wait,
because they picked that day.
Hang on. Do you really think that 666 means anything?
I think
666.
Yeah.
because this is such a religious ceremony, they're going through prayers, they're quoting the Bible, they're doing communion. This coronation was very religious. And within that, you see a Grim Reaper character. It is 666 attached to it. Like, that's on purpose.
So what? So you think
Interesting.
that the royal family is the devil?
I think the upper echelon of anybody running anything religious aren't actually religious, and they actually are the antichrists of religion because they operate from.
But if you believe in an antichrist, then that means you believe in the devil. You believe in like
I don't-
world, like religion. Like,
I don't
that's
believe in the
bullshit.
antichrist, but I believe that the leaders of religion are the killers of spirituality.
Mm, that's
Who gives a
interesting.
fuck about spirituality?
That's what religion should be about, and it's not.
No, I'm saying like who gives a fuck about spirituality? Like
People?
Like people who aren't very, very wealthy, I think that it benefits them to maintain being in alliance with the church because like that's how they keep all their money, because the church has money.
yeah, that's just
Mhm.
that's just
I mean, when Trump was holding that Bible upside down, it was not a symbol to be like, I'm actually part of the devil rulers. It's just like, I actually don't know about this shit. I'm representing you because you have my money, or I am your money, or I'm getting money from you.
I am your money.
It's not, and like, he fucked up because he doesn't give a shit about the religious shit about it. It wasn't like hey, the cross is upside down. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Mm.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
fair.
I mean, that was like, but like, I'm sorry. Can I say that?
You're not Natalie Portman
in
in
reference-
the 2004 movie
in-
Garden State, so yeah, I don't think you
In
can.
reference to that situation, I think you can say that. It wasn't.
It was in a way that like
Keeps
you
going.
you don't know what's happening, and like just holding a Bible up.
But that's not the royal family. That's just stupid Trump.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
yes,
something
okay.
royal about
So
him.
let's get back to the royal family.
Or them.
And
Well, did you
how-
watch the coronation?
I didn't, but I was on Twitter for it because I think that's a good way to like sift through.
It's an event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to watch the whole thing. I'll get the highlights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And his fingers are so fat.
Dude, I can't. I'm obsessed with his sausage fingers.
That's
It's
surf
a
and turf.
conspiracy.
That's what happens when you get lobster and steak every day and
Oh my
drink every day.
gosh.
Really? Is that's what you think? Why
it's just
they're
uric acids in his finger. I mean,
they're
I'm
huge?
I'm generalizing.
They look
but
painful.
It looks like it hurt. Yeah, I don't understand how that's physically
yeah,
possible.
I think it's gout. I think when you're a
Gout.
king, you have gout.
Now that's royalty.
No, you have
Is
to be.
that not-
You have to be
Oh.
fat.
But-
Josh just pulled him up.
Those are.
It's
they
just
are,
over
like,
excessive.
Like
They
German
are-
bratwurst. Like Jesus.
I kind of
They don't
I
even
mean, isn't
bend.
it- Isn't this
Well, look
guy
at
like,
that one.
Isn't this guy
We're looking
like-
at pictures of
isn't
brat
this guy
finger.
like 80 years old?
yeah,
that's
but
insane.
he's our king.
Yeah, but
He's their
do
king.
you remember? Do you remember the video of him needing a pen before?
I know. I was like, he's just gonna like. Disney taught me how to write without like moving
He
my
was
wrist.
so
He's gonna need
fucking
to like.
mad at somebody not giving him a pen seconds before he got it.
I mean,
I'm
I
like,
love
you fucking.
because I watched the coronation through
awful.
Twitter as well.
Okay.
I loved the coverage of the youngest royals. They were like doing air quotes and stuff when it was like Queen Camilla. They were like,
Nice, nice.
I was
Love
like,
that.
Oh my god, I love
God,
that.
that's a whole other thing,
Ugh.
man. Talk about side piece glow up, I guess. But
It's weird. I mean, picture a millennial in the royal family right now. Like,
Oh yeah, they're
what is your
Where
is your
are-
account
Who's a
monitored
millennial?
by the royals?
oh, that's a
Aren't-
good point. Are Harry
Yes.
or Prince William? Are they millennial? I don't know
Prince
how old they are.
Harry is a yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think
Does he have an Instagram? You
I guess
guys
he's
would
not in
know.
the royal family
He probably has an
anymore.
Instagram, but he probably doesn't run it.
Yeah.
You guys want to know my favorite Prince Harry conspiracy?
Yeah.
Please.
That he isn't Prince Charles's son.
I haven't heard that one.
I don't think he is, but go on.
Diana had an affair with her horse riding instructor. His name was James
Hot.
Hewitt.
Okay.
Very hot. And if you put them side by
Sex.
side, I looked at a picture of Prince Harry, King Charles, and then this James Hewitt guy, and they look so similar.
Wow.
And
I
so-
buy it.
The crazy thing is that they claim that they're and they did have a relationship, Prince Diana and
They
this man.
actually
Yeah,
did
this
have
guy
an
came
actual
out a
affair.
lot later too and admitted that he had an affair.
But
with her.
everyone's
Okay.
like, "Oh, this was 2 years after he was born," and I'm like, "That's public. He
Yeah.
looks just like him."
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if you put them all side by side, he looks nothing like King Charles.
Gosh.
He looks exactly So what if they officially met 2 years after?
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
born? So what?
Maybe he
Yeah.
knows. Maybe he had to take 2 years to learn how to teach horse riding.
Yeah, and like I think he was on a polo team or he was some kind of sports personality or something. So I mean, she had to go to so many events.
How
Yeah.
could they not run into each other?
How could they?
How
not?
could they
I-
not? Wow.
I 100% believe that that is not Prince Charles's kid.
Crazy.
I mean, it makes sense because William really falls into line when, like, Harry just never was going to, which was cool. I
yeah.
mean, not that we don't all have our own black sheeps and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's pretty drastic black sheep move to be in a royal family and be like, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
reals.
I mean,
I mean, his
that's
uncle
impressive.
did it, right? His great uncle.
Yeah.
His great uncle.
Do we care?
Oh. No,
Well,
all
that-
these people could be beheaded and it might be
Like-
good.
We only care
Who
because that's what we're
cares?
talking about. That's the only reason why.
Sure, sure. I get that.
You want to go back? You want to go back and forth?
Sure.
Yeah, what are you
So
gonna say?
mine is a lot of people have claimed that the royal family are a royal family of vampires.
Oh, I love that one.
I love that.
They, royals, ritual sacrifices, drink blood. This is always connected to royals. But Prince Charles is actually related to Vlad the Impaler
Like
by blood.
distantly.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Muhammad Al Fayed, whenever he called them, this came back up because in '97, after Dodi and Princess Diana were murdered, he said he called them a Dracula family.
Yeah, I saw that interview. It was good.
Really? So Vlad, is that the guy, the inspo for Dracula? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, just making sure. Okay,
He was gnarly.
Armenian too.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to be hard on Armenians. okay. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, but there's also some truth to it in a sense that in the past it was like a really rich person royal thing to do. What's it called? Corpse medicine.
Yeah.
So it's like people are like,
What is that?
ritual sacrifice and corpse medicine. It's when you take parts of a dead body, turn it into powder, and make that into medicine.
I mean, it's back, baby. Like, there's vampire facials. People are drinking blood.
Yeah. Even drink their
After our last blood
menstruation.
episode, like there is a power to blood.
You feel like, yeah, if
100%.
you were to ingest some blood that wasn't your own.
It is
You turn into a Wendigo.
the embodiment
Wendigo.
of I'm losing my words. I'm drinking. What
I
is
think
it?
that's insane. I think that
If you drink blood, it's going to affect
I'll drink blood. It doesn't
your
doesn't have
electromagnetic.
anything to do with me.
I'll drink
There's
blood
no way
right
that
now.
blood would affect me.
You've got
That's so stupid.
it's the iron is the most magnetic element,
Yeah,
and we are an
okay.
electromagnetic bodies.
I am filled
Yeah.
with blood. What is me ingesting blood gonna do?
You
with
have
it?
more than your average amount of
yeah,
blood
and it
in your
goes through
body.
my digestive system.
But not like you don't drink it and then it's coming out your dick. It's not like in and out. Like if you drink
Yes,
like
it
a
is.
whole, if
Yes,
you
it
drink,
is.
if this was full of blood
Oh my
and I
God.
drank it, then it would just be in my body until it passes
No, it wouldn't.
through my body. What do you
No.
mean, no, it wouldn't.
It would
Gotta
go through your
absorb.
body the same way that if you drank tea.
but you're drinking energetic,
No,
energy
you're not.
charged.
No,
but it's
you're
gonna
not.
be in your body for a certain amount of time
Fuck
because
off.
your body has to digest
Fuck
it.
off! This is bullshit. This is
yeah, but
total
your body
bullshit.
like absorbs things from whatever it ingests.
No, it doesn't.
like-
Yes, it
Just
does.
like it
Wait,
absorbs-
No, it
that's
doesn't.
science. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No. What's
How do
the
you think
last?
you're drunk
What's the
right
last
now?
thing?
How do you
What's
think you're drunk right now?
What's the last thing that
It's
you
absurd.
drank that like gave you a superpower?
You are
Alcohol.
drinking alcohol right now, my
Yeah.
dude, and it's like putting you to sleep.
Yeah, I understand that. Like, that's a blood thinner. I get it. I'm more fucked up than if I wasn't. But like, there's no thing.
If I drink this
There's no blood
caffeinated
thing.
tea, it's gonna make me like
Fuck off.
because all the caffeine's gonna go into my blood. So if I drink blood, then the iron that Willie is suggesting is going to enter my body into my system.
No, it won't.
It will attach itself to poop, and until I poop it out, that extra iron's gonna be in my body.
That's such bullshit.
She's carrying it around.
I mean,
I see where you're going.
Out of all the blood things,
No, you guys
I
are
accept your argument in this realm because it's like it sounds pretty fucking crazy,
It sounds
but I believe it.
it sounds crazy, but what we're saying is plausible. That's my only thing. Like, do I think that if I drink
Okay,
blood,
it's plausible. Sure. So you can like
Got it,
fly.
got
If you eat a bird, you can fly.
that is not what I'm saying.
That's what you're
Wade.
saying.
That's
That's what you're
not what I'm fucking saying.
You're like, oh, I get all the properties of the thing that I eat.
no,
It's not real.
I'm not saying. I'm not
None
saying.
of this is real.
I'm not saying if I drink a child's blood, it will make me youthful. Time will turn back. My wrinkles will disappear.
Hillary Clinton wants to have a word with you.
Yeah, well, if I drank someone's blood, I don't know what would happen to me, but it would probably make me feel good because eating
Oh,
and drinking
no.
makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You would throw up. dude.
Agreed.
You don't want to drink. You don't want to drink blood.
Whenever there's like a skincare like convention in LA, we're gonna go because I'm gonna be like, here's stem cells, here's collagen. You're gonna eat them all, baby.
Stem cells
Eat
is
'em.
different.
Eat 'em.
Stem cells is.
It's
Listen,
a part of the body. All
you
right.
can't ingest something and then have it become a part of your body. When you ingest something, you shit it out.
When you do acid, it stays in your body forever. There's certain plastics
So
and
wait, what
chemicals
are we
that we
talking
have
about?
that are in our bodies
What
forever.
are we
Wade.
talking about?
Right now, we're talking about if drinking blood can make you feel better.
Could be a
No.
medicine.
It could be.
It could be a medicine. I don't know about corpse medicine, but maybe drinking
I know, right?
blood.
I
That
know.
weirds me
That's
out.
right,
The
yeah.
corpse aspect of it.
But it's weird because like how long is something alive for? Like picture
Mm.
a vegetable that is green.
Mhm.
You
Cell-
put it in water, it'll continue to grow. So
Mhm.
it is still photosynthesizing. It is still
but when
alive.
it's powdered,
right. Then no, I don't know. I don't know. No.
I don't know.
That's a good
And,
point.
uh,
How
what-
long is it alive for?
What's the point? What are you talking about?
Let's go move on to the next one. Just energy.
All right. I like the whole Queen Elizabeth I was actually a man.
Love that one.
This was a common rumor that came out officially in Bram Stoker's book Famous Imposters.
Crazy.
Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
How do you feel? Do you buy it? Do you?
I don't think I buy it because this is what they say happened. So they moved Queen Elizabeth I out of London because the bubonic plague was hitting hard, and they're like, "We got to get her out of here."
She's got to live.
Yeah, she's
Hard,
gotta, and so
baby.
She's
in-
10.
as they're leaving, yeah, she's like 8 to 10. I forget how old she is. As
Okay.
she's leaving, she gets sick and dies, and her nurse is so distraught she does not want to tell the king,
The king who is King Henry VIII.
who just fucking kills
Okay.
people, and
Oh.
he. So instead, she goes to a village to find a child that looks pale skin, red haired, just
Wanted
like
a girl.
Elizabeth.
Couldn't find
They
one.
couldn't find a girl, but they did find a boy who looked very similar, who was also supposedly an illegitimate son of the king,
Which they were probably everywhere.
which probably like
Okay.
King
Would
Henry
help.
VIII.
yeah,
What's his nickname?
the fuck king. I don't know.
He's like a brutal king who like
Just kills and fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he beheads
yes.
people.
Okay. Jesus.
he was a
So-
big beheader.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's every king.
So the thought was that she was a
Yes.
man. This is how it
But
happened.
how's the song go? King Henry VIII, I am. Isn't
have
there
no
like
idea.
stories in the song about how crazy he is?
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
I'm Henry VIII, I am. I don't know.
Do you know what
No.
song?
Yeah, I
heard
know
that
it.
song.
Yeah.
I've
Is that
never
like-
heard that song.
But it
Where'd
like
you guys
the
hear it?
song
Never
is
heard
like
that song.
it's like a fun kid song,
No.
but it talks about how fucking
It's
crazy
not a
he
fun-
is.
It's not a fun kid song. I think it's like the Beatles. No, I'm not joking. It's like some.
Oh well, I don't like. the
It's some.
Beatles,
It's some.
so-
Yeah, it is. It definitely is some like of that time.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, sure
It-
enough.
Wait, who is this? Wait, what? I can't even see
All
what
right, we're-
band this
Herman's
is.
We're reading-
Hermits.
Hermits. I'm Henry the Eighth. I am. Henry the Eighth. I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone wasn't Henry.
What about him though? Why are we
Henry.
talking about Henry VIII?
Because his
That was the king at the time who. So basically,
Father to Queen Elizabeth I.
Queen Elizabeth I died. The
Who
nanny's
are
like,
these
"Oh
people,
fuck!
man?
European
if-
history.
If I tell the king that his daughter died on my watch, I'm dead. So I'm gonna replace."
And this guy fucked everyone.
So you're saying
So there's illegitimate children everywhere.
everywhere.
Every.
So the nanny
person.
replaced the baby, found someone that was 8 years
What?
old to
Why?
play the queen.
It's a baby. Why would you replace it?
8 years old. 8 years old.
Eight, yeah.
Because you have to replace it. What do you mean it's a baby?
the heir to the throne.
well-
you gotta find somebody.
Yeah.
Why? It's an
Because
Why?
if you do not have an heir to the throne, then your family line ends and
Yeah,
the power
but
changes.
you got
Power
one, right?
changes.
You got one.
What?
You
No.
got a kid.
But if the king's daughter died and you were in charge, you're fucking beheaded.
You're
He
dead.
was the
Yeah,
beheading
I think
king.
they're saving someone's life essentially, and to
What does that have to do with this kid that's 8 years old? I don't understand.
So the nanny replaced the kid, and it happened to be a boy,
why?
Because
so that
they
she
could-
wouldn't die.
where have you been?
We
She's
just
desperate.
explained all this, Wade.
If you have a kid,
Uh-huh.
why replace him with a different kid?
Because
No.
it
The
died.
nanny
The nanny
replaced the kid.
In
Oh,
order,
the kid died?
Yeah.
yes,
They're trying to move her out of London so she doesn't die from the bubonic plague. She dies on the move. The nurse freaks out.
Allegedly.
This is
yeah,
all
this is- yeah.
all a rumor.
but I buy it. I buy it. But so the little kid dies. The nanny's like, I'm gonna get killed if I don't find someone to replace her, because that's really gonna fuck shit up.
That's so weird.
Isn't that? I would do it. Would you not like be like, oh, I gotta go find a kid because that's what
If
just kicked the bucket.
If that's my job, yes.
Okay, so
Yes, in my head.
Because how many times does the king actually see his daughter?
Probably not often.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't. That's crazy.
It's all pageantry.
No, that's crazy.
What
That's
do you-
crazy.
What do you mean? No, that's crazy.
You think that the king doesn't know who his kid is?
Yes.
No,
This
come
is-
on.
this
Guy has
early
so
1900s.
many
You guys are-
kids. So many kids, and he probably has seen her twice.
Yeah.
You guys are buying
He's
into some weird conspiracy
We're not
theory.
buying into it
Ah.
per se. I mean, it's
Yes,
interesting.
you are. Yes, you
We're
are.
just talking about it, Wade. We're literally talking about it.
But yeah, the probability I think is high. That's all I'm saying.
Of replacing a child?
Yes, when the dad, like, okay, think about this. Like,
There's no pictures back then.
There's
You can't like hold up a picture and be like,
pictures.
"This kid looks
You don't
different."
need. You don't need pictures. You don't
But-
need pictures.
But
You just
is
you live your life. There's a child. You
Say he
made a
hasn't-
child.
But it's the king at the time of
This is nuts.
but if he hasn't seen the kid, say in like 4 years, kids.
Why
change
would he
quickly
not
as they
see
go.
it? Why would he not see it?
that's what
He's not
happens
exactly
with
a
kings.
loving
Yeah,
father.
King Henry VIII.
King Hangry the Eighth. He's
Thank you.
angry and hungry.
Very.
Don't
unhappy.
bother me. I'm eating.
We call him King Snickers at the end.
Yeah, we got King Carl's Jr. or whatever.
Burger
I just-
King.
I
That's
just
a little
don't-
obvious.
I just don't believe that you would never not see your kid.
But like, think of it this way: you're running an entire country. You're fucking your courtesans.
No, you're
You're-
not.
Here's the
Yes,
comparison.
You're running a kingdom, dude.
You're not though.
What do you mean
ju-
you're not?
Well, listen. I
You're
don't know what
king.
I don't know what a king does, but I
They
imagine.
run a country and like all of the nations under him,
Yeah,
an empire.
I imagine you delegate that.
Here's the comparison. Do you think Tom Cruise hangs out with his daughter every day?
Dude, wrong comparison. Like Tom Cruise is an insane maniac.
So is King Henry VIII.
Do you know that, or you
Yeah,
guys
it's
just
it's
Yes.
in history, dude. That guy is insane.
okay? So if I read a book, people are
More
gonna be
crazy
like,
than,
King James is
than
like
Tom Cruise.
He's like a Tom Cruise. That's what I would read.
Yeah.
Yep. hmm
All right. Well, then go on.
I keep thinking Apple, but that Siri. Never mind.
Siri. Yeah, Apple is Courtney Cox's child.
No, it's the other girl, right?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Wait,
It's the
Courtney
vagina
Cox
candle.
has Coco. That's right. It was the year of weird
Coco,
names. That was the
Apple.
beginning of weird names.
That was when it all
Oh.
started.
Apple.
But yeah, so anyway, this whole rumor started anyway because she was being such a good and like strong and powerful queen that no one believed a woman could
That
run the
ruins the
country.
whole thing. Yeah, that the whole thing comes from them going like, "How is this
She
woman?
must be
How
a
could she
man.
run this shit?"
She must be a
Must
man.
be a man.
Yeah.
Look at her. She doesn't even like
So
having
I don't
sex.
believe it, but I believe it's
Yeah.
possible because of all the circumstances of the fucking king doesn't know what his daughter looks like.
Yeah, he would not know what a czar looks like.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, Wade. It's so true. You know how you're like he would delegate everything? He also delegates being a father.
That's not a thing.
I
This is
guarantee
so
you.
frustrating.
That's so.
I
fucking
guarantee you, he
weird.
went years without seeing his kid. Guarantee you.
No, what? Oh,
That's
you
the thing.
guarantee
You
me
go
that?
years.
You have no idea.
This is during the time of the bubonic plague. If you had too many kids, you
what
sold
the fuck
them.
does that matter?
If you had too
Yeah.
many kids, you sold them, Wade.
We just went through a fucking We just went through a fucking. We just went through a fucking
Pandemic?
pandemic.
There you go.
and
Chad-demic?
I don't know that
Who's Chad?
none of us would have been like, I don't know who my child is.
But
That is so different.
Totally different. It's so you have social media,
How is it
phones.
different? How is it different?
Imagine your house is the size of a couple of
country.
city blocks.
Yes.
No, you.
And then
Dude,
they have
you guys
their
are
wing.
insane.
And you're a guy.
You-
You're not going to
you
take
guys
care
are
of your
insane.
children. I'm just saying.
You're insane.
Yeah, but bro,
This is blowing my
got. I know.
mind.
The,
This is
the difference
No,
is this
wait,
is royalty
for real.
It's royalty.
I can't. Wait,
Crazy royalty.
what?
King Henry VIII.
Yeah, well, why are you putting them on a pedestal like they're not people?
Did you watch The Crown? Did you watch The Crown?
I watched the comedy one. I didn't watch the Crown.
Arrested Development.
Okay, well, it's just like in it, she sees her children
That doesn't
very
mean
little, and then
anything.
they send them to boarding school.
That
They send them
doesn't mean
away to
anything.
learn democracy
That's
and to
like-
learn how to be a part of the people.
Yeah, that's people 100 years later going like, maybe this happened.
I can't talk about this part anymore.
Yeah, let's skip. Next one. Who's it? Is it your turn?
Do you have any?
Well, yeah. What are you into?
Okay. I think you touched on most of them. I mean, I was mostly down to talk about it, incest, but
Do it. Talk about it.
I was just
I've got.
which is not a conspiracy. It's just genuinely accurate.
Yeah.
But I got reason for incest. But go on.
Okay, I would love to
You
hear
have
about
reasons for incest?
that. There was
In the
like
royals.
a king of Spain. I think it was. I'm gonna misspeak. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he died at 39, and he was like the last of that lineage because they were so inbred. He was so fucked up that they were like, okay, we gotta stop fucking our cousins and uncles and stuff. Because
I think I've seen a
it's like bad.
painting of that guy.
Yeah, the inspiration for the 30 Rock episode. There's a 30 Rock episode where a king comes to visit.
Yeah,
and
with
he's-
the-
has like a fake hand
With
and-
Paul Rubin. Paul Rubin
Paul
plays
Rubin.
him.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Pulled up a
So
picture.
Completely messed
here's
up.
Charles
a weird
II
thing
of Spain.
about royals, right? There's this idea that they're called blue bloods, and that they could only marry other royalty. And so one idea out there is that the reason why they're blue bloods is because they actually have RH blood, which was, misproperly named after the rhesus monkey, but they actually have a specific type of blood that your body can reject your child if the child has different blood than the mother. And so
That's a their theory. Like
it has to do with like the blood not having a certain type of defense system against a certain type. So basically, like it sees this blood and it's like, oh, this is a problem, and so we have to fight this
poor
problem.
person's blood. It's just like common
Right?
blood.
And so one idea is that and the stem of the problem, there are conspiracy crazies versions of it where it's like, oh, maybe they could be alien in some way and they reject regular human blood, the blue blood, the maybe reptilian blood, whatever. But royals actually had a better chance. I mean, like royals mixing with non-royals would result in the baby just dying because the blood would.
Yeah, but like, who gives a shit?
That can't be your argument every time.
No,
Like
listen.
like honestly, no. Listen, that cannot be your argument every time. You need to reword it or something. Because every time one of us says anything, you just pop up and go, "But like, who fucking cares?"
Well,
And
listen,
like, not even tonight. Like every night that we do this.
that's not true.
Yeah, it's very true.
Dude, I'm very open-minded about this shit.
Not really.
Fuck off, dude. For real?
Yeah, for real.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, so you do that too. You say I'm wrong, but have no information or fact to back it up. You just have this gut instinct.
No, I'm saying like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
well, I think it matters because these are the people that like shaped
But these are.
generations
I'm sorry,
of the
Rachel.
world.
Like, Who
Yeah, I
gives a
agree.
shit about the royals? Who cares?
But that's what she's saying is they shaped generations worth of people. They shaped our society.
And then at the end of
America
the day,
wouldn't be
at the-
here if
and
it
then-
wasn't
and
for
then-
the
and then
royal
at the end of the
family.
day, like it doesn't matter.
I mean, it sucks. These people aren't good people. We're
Yeah.
not defending them.
Yeah.
We all
But
live in a world that's
unfortunately-
going to die.
This was your, but see, this was your argument last time, and I need a new argument from you.
I need you to pontificate on that and tell me what the last thing was.
The last
because-
thing was it James? Was James the last thing? James was the last thing. Yeah, the whole time he's trying
James,
to talk
that was
about
like
AI.
4 weeks ago.
No,
dude.
it wasn't. That was Thursday.
Yes, that was so long ago. That was so.
Wait,
long
last one
ago.
was Benny.
Last one was Benny. Okay, Benny. We talked about.
Yeah, what is funny?
What did we talk about?
Dude, I got
Globsters.
like.
We talked about globsters. You were actually fine during that one, but it's because you guys kept riffing and not talking about the topic. But like,
So your problem with me is that I combat you.
I don't know, Wade. Who fucking cares, right? Who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah, who cares? No one cares.
What
Do you guys think that Harry married Meghan Markle to gain power in America?
I don't think so.
I think that he met her and fell in love and was trying to get away from royalty.
You think? You think because they were all wondering who his real father was?
It's weird because I do think that they are in love.
I think they are too. I think they're totally in love. I don't think that there's anything nefarious around it. It's just like something that I came across that people are like, you married Meghan Markle so you can try and make a move in America. I'm like, with a woman from Deal or No Deal?
And especially like after way later, like they haven't made any moves.
Yeah, they're just like hanging out, having kids.
They've been cut off from the money.
Yeah. Which is fine. They have books. They're doing like documentaries and stuff.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
out-
be fine. Like,
out of
cut off of
the
money, but they're
out of
making
the
their own.
conspiracy realm, like nothing holds up with anything with him because it's like they're cut off.
Okay.
They're fucking.
Do you think though that if he did become king, since he was next in line, right? He abdicated to marry Meghan Markle. Is that right, or am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, they weren't kind to her. I don't know.
'Cause if he
Actually,
was-
I don't know.
I forget who was older because there was like a whole thing about him having to break away from the royal family. Like if he was supposed to become king, and there's a rumor that his father isn't actually royalty.
Yeah,
Would that have been a problem? And that's why they were like, no, go ahead.
I think it
go
might. Yeah,
ahead,
right.
Markle."
It's like yeah, go ahead because like you're fucked anyways.
Yeah, like we need him
You're-
away from us so that they don't fuck.
He's
like,
not one of us anyway,
Yeah.
basically. Oh, I didn't even consider that. That's wild.
Mm.
I don't know.
It's pretty crazy because when it comes to claiming the next in line,
Mhm.
the last thing they want is for him to be next in line because he does not fall in line with the way things work.
Yeah.
I mean,
And so one idea that I'm coming up with was what if somebody hired her, paid her to make him fall in love with her, to get him away from, because here's the thing. I do believe that Princess Diana was murdered.
I think that too.
I do too.
We haven't even talked about that.
I know.
yet.
I was waiting. I was like, I don't know.
And I'm like, listen, MI5, that's basically the CIA of England. They had a plan to assassinate somebody by going through that same tunnel, flashing paparazzi lights at them and pushing them into.
Separately from Diana?
Yes,
This wasn't,
yes.
This was
This
just
was-
like a plan.
This was a preset plan on how to assassinate someone by making it look like an accident.
Wow. I didn't know that. Okay.
And Princess Diana, 10 months earlier, sent
That's
them.
so stupid, dude. That's like that's like how if you want to kill a person, you're gonna come up with some weird plan to like chase them in a car.
All you got to do is flash lights and push them into the pillar of this tunnel.
That's your plan.
Where the speed is too.
That's your plan.
But that's their plan. I didn't come up with this.
That's why it's stupid.
This was revealed.
That's not.
It
That's
works.
not a good plan.
It worked though.
Yeah, it worked. She died,
But here's the thing.
but not because of this plan.
In 2008,
think
the
it was
coroner
something.
in 2008, the coroner said there was no foul play in Princess Diana's killing.
yeah, great.
The coroner cannot determine if there was foul play because that has nothing to do with the death.
You don't want to believe that it's foul play.
And
so
they
you're,
said that it was the driver was intoxicated.
So you guys are just like
that,
you guys are just like being like, oh, it's like when you put an emphasis on your voice so that it's so stupid. But like she died in a fucking tragic accident.
But picture.
Accident.
Oh wait. Could a coroner determine that there was no foul play in her death?
I don't know what that means.
This was just an official thing that came out in 2008.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's not something that they can determine.
It's not. Coroners are not even don't even have to have like
They
much
just
of a
look at the
license.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that prove?
To me, the fact that they had an official statement come out is like them going like, "There's too many questions. We have to have somebody."
Yeah.
The
wait.
coroner cannot say that somebody didn't push them into the pillars.
Yeah.
The coroner
Yeah,
can't
they're
say
just
shit,
looking at the
man.
body.
The
You have to
coroner looks at
understand-
the fucking body
Yeah.
and says like, "What's up?"
You have to
Exactly.
understand the context of it too, though, is like Diana was coming out with books and interviews and like a divorce from
People
the royal family.
loved her.
They loved her way more than the royal family.
And she was about to marry a Muslim.
Yeah. And like the thing too is like because everyone loved her so much, they started hating the royal family. And because they hated the royal family, they started wondering, why do we even have this royal family?
And she still has power.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering why we love the royal family right now, man. I don't
because
give
it's
a
our
fuck.
topic, Wade. Because it's our topic. We're
not
talking
even
about it
loving
because it's
them.
our topic.
We're shitting
Yeah,
on them
we
for
don't
the
love
Should I
most
them.
just
part.
We don't.
not
We don't
talk?
love them.
You can talk, but like you just keep asking, like, who cares? Why are we talking about this? Because this is our topic. We have to care for an hour.
and I'm putting other points of view out here.
It's
I
just
don't
one point of view,
mine.
which is who cares? Who cares?
Oh my
Who
god!
Cares?
All right, fuck off then. I don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
So I shouldn't talk anymore because like
Well, I feel like we all collectively agree that we hate the royal family. No one here is like hurrah
We
about
don't want
we-
them.
royals. If
that's
anything,
that's
we're calling them inbreds.
yeah. I mean, yeah, like yes, but like everything I say, you're gonna be like, I don't even understand the point of this episode anymore.
Royal conspiracies. Royal conspiracies.
Yeah, I don't think that like Princess Diana like died in any other way than like cars were following her, flashing lights. Like
Oh, you don't think like it was a setup and it was intentional? You
not
feel like
at
it was
all.
a genuine accident.
Not at all.
Even though she wrote a letter to Dodie like a month or a couple weeks
have
before.
you
Well,
even-
to her
have you
butler
even
10 months
presented
before.
that? I never heard that.
10 months before she died, she
said
sent a
that,
letter
yeah.
to her butler who she trusted that said that they were trying to kill her so that Prince Charles could marry again. He cannot marry
yeah, but
again.
then it took him like 40 years.
No,
Like,
he married
He married pretty much
Really
right after.
right
fast.
after. Yeah.
yeah, but then it took him fucking 40 years to like get the fucking crown. But
But
also,
that
it's
wasn't
like,
trying to get the crown. He was just wanted to like,
You want to get wifed up.
yeah, he wanted to marry Camilla
With
because
someone who he'd been in a relationship with
Yeah.
since he
I just
Yeah.
don't understand what's the motivation
of what?
of killing your wife.
it's the royalty by the book. It's like he
Be-
cannot remarry, but the royalty cannot allow her to live because she's about to marry a Muslim, and if she married Dodie,
Who, Princess Di?
yeah, if she married
No,
him,
she's out then.
no, she's not out. You can't be out once you're in.
Yes,
She's
you
still
can.
apart. You can't just.
You
get
think
rid-
Meghan
yeah.
Markle
It's like
can
a
just
gang,
like
dude.
go marry a Muslim and she's still gonna be in the fucking?
Princess Diana still had a title that no one could take away from her.
All right, well,
100%.
You can't be
Okay,
stripped of it.
cool. But like, I'm okay. All right. Let me cut to the chase. What's the point of any of this? Like who like what? Who does this affect? You know, like Is this a power grab? I understand. It's like
It affects
fucking-
the reputation of the most important family of the world.
Yeah, but like
and their
fuck them.
reputation is everything. Like you're not supposed to
That's
get
all they
divorced
have,
because
yeah.
you're supposed to be God.
But
You're
they've
supposed
done
to
that
be the
multiple
church.
times.
I mean, they're the ones that invented divorce.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, what, King...
If they've invented divorce, and
When
divorce
they-
is a good thing.
But it still wasn't
No,
accepted.
because that's where Protestants came from.
Yeah, it's a failure. It's a sin.
which is like another religious war.
I guess I'm just wondering, like, where's the money? Like, what is any of this? You know, like what?
It's a simulation.
It's all a distraction. It is all a distraction.
Okay, for what?
The New World Order.
If the people that are in that you quote unquote look up to or that are in charge of your belief / moral set can't keep it together, then why should you? It is just the model of stay in line.
Shit, man. I mean, that's just like, oh, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I don't get that. Like, as a person, I don't live my life based on like other people's lives.
But if you're royalty and your responsibility is the empire, you live for the empire because you are the empire. And you are, if you're like one of these royalties, you're part of God. You're a direct descendant of God through your line.
Yeah.
You're imbued by God. So it's like if your family is fucked up, just like my family,
Why
then-
should we listen to
then
you?
who's God?
Why should you have this room of gold?
Yeah.
Don't you want power, money?
Do you really think that like do you really think that like if you were in this family you believe that you're
They've been tricked. They've been
God.
told their whole life that they are important because of their bloodline.
Yeah, but the like so then fuck them. They're idiots.
I think back then they knew that they thought that they were God, but I think modern royals just understand that they're the moral compass of the country.
Well, but they couldn't be further from that.
Yeah, which is the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It needs to go away.
And like as younger generations are growing up in England, more and more people are like, we don't need these people. There's
Yeah.
people. There's no money to repair anything in this country, but you guys are like making a new crown for Camilla from like stolen gems.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Camilla?
Yeah.
Is that the,
The new
one?
queen.
She's the sausage queen.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sausage Queen of
Sausage
Chicago.
queen. I'm the sausage queen of Chicago.
Is she American or like what's her deal?
Oh no, she's
She was his girlfriend before he met Diana.
Yeah.
And they broke up, but then he continued to have an affair with her the
When
entire
when
relationship.
he
intense
was
affair.
with Diana, she was there the whole time.
the entire time.
Yeah.
It was real.
But Diana died so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
how
he
long
married
this has been
right
going.
after.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why everyone's like, "Ugh."
It's gross. Everyone's like
Ugh.
making fun of her still to today.
To this day.
Yeah.
She is no Diana.
She's no Diana.
Diana is probably one of the
Why?
best humans out there.
I don't know.
I would agree. I think she's lovely.
There's a timer right there.
Oh, nice.
She did so much for humanity.
She
She's
was
a
actually
champion.
A good
She was
person, I would
great.
argue.
I honestly, she's on my top 10 list of humans of all
Who
time.
is?
Aw.
Princess
Diana.
Diana.
Why?
Because she was like one of the craziest
She
philanthropists I've ever seen.
Knew that she had a power and she used it for
Whatever,
good.
She's probably a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
No way.
It's so hard.
All right,
She
Never
was
listen.
interrupted
depressive,
her.
though. I think she was a depressive.
Listen, everything that you
Oh,
guys said is stupid, and I hate it. And like, fuck all this because, like, fuck, who gives a fuck about like?
I'm gonna put
Who
that on
gives
a
a
shirt.
fuck
That's
about-
this Wade's who fucking
I, don't,
cares is gonna
I
be on a
also don't
shirt.
appreciate you like coming at me in that way where I'm
Sorry,
like,
that's
who
my
gives a
job.
fuck?
my
But
job.
I don't. That's not my default. That's not my default.
I don't know.
Pure crickets. We love it.
That is not something that I do. I'm here. I'm open minded. I do shit.
Let's talk about it more.
All right. Hey. Strap on video. How are you? I've been drinking all day. I hate this. I hate everything about this. We'll see you next time. Wait. No. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you. Rachel, you got anything to plug?
No, I'm wide open, baby. I'm
All right.
as blank as a slave.
You can't do plugs after.
I know.
Real Sci-Fi.